criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor
Really
of
to
fair
come
use.
back to you?
Oh, if it's real, I believe that, if God wants it for you, then it will definitely come back for you. If it's real, I don't know. But yeah, if God definitely wants it for you, then it's gonna come back.
What's something you never want to lose?
Something I never want to lose is, honestly, my faith and my walk with God. And I just want to be able to have that and be able to strengthen it and walk hand in hand with God.
If a man is handsome, educated, have money, but still single, what could be the problem?
He can probably not. I don't know. Some guys are prideful. Some guys can be narcissistic. His breath probably stink. He probably has bad hygiene. Could be a whole bunch of things. His faith probably doesn't align up with the other girl's beliefs. Yeah, he could probably just be rude. His family could probably be mean. It's a lot of different things.
Do you believe in online relationships?
Online relationships, like intimate, like intimate relationships, or just regular friendships and stuff.
Intimate relationships.
Okay. No, unless you guys are planning on meeting, you guys are gonna eventually meet up with each other, then that's different. But just fully, like for the rest of your lives, y'all just gonna be online talking. No, no, I don't believe in that at all.
All right. What do you prefer, forgiveness or revenge?
Forgiveness.
Okay. Okay. Uh, how did you audition as a stripper for everybody?
I didn't audition. I didn't audition.
You did.
Yeah.
They
No,
just sang you up.
I was in like the undergrounds, and the clubs out here in New York. It's a little different. Like you could just really, some of them you could just literally pull up, pay your fee, and just go in. So yeah, it was really no audition.
Okay. Okay. What's your thoughts on the BBL though? I think they say the BBL is going out of style, and everybody want to go, slim, thick, and natural now. How you feel about that?
How I feel about the BBL? I feel like, what can I say? I feel like, girl, it is nothing wrong as a woman to be yourself and to love who you are. Like I'm always team, natural. But if you feel, I'm not against BBL either. If you feel like that's what you want, then okay. But I feel like it's nothing wrong with going to the gym. There's nothing wrong with having your own shape. I feel like a lot of the BBLs, they just kind of look the same. It just give BBL, and I love a natural body. There's nothing wrong with having your body natural. So please love your body, love yourself.
Yeah, because I think when you see all the rappers get plastic surgery and everybody getting surgery or whatever, I think you know. But I see a lot of normie girls investing a lot of money, like $5,000, $10,000 on that shit. Like I look at it, if you ain't gonna be a stripper, why you gonna get a BBL though? Like, what's the purpose of it?
It's just simply just following. They see the influencers and stuff getting it. They see this person getting it, so it's just like I want a BBL too. They see that's what's hip, so then a lot of people are just not comfortable in their skin.
Instead of using that money to get you out of your debt or you get your credit score right, you use that money to fix your ass. This is ridiculous.
That's how some people. That's how some people's mindset are.
Do you care what people think about you?
No, I only care what God thinks.
Okay. What's the saddest part about being strong?
The saddest part, I feel like the saddest part about being strong is that people don't be checking on their so-called, strong friends as much. That's it.
How you know when you're done with a person for good?
I do not know. Okay. I know when I'm dealing with a person from good when basically their beliefs and, how they act or, their character aligns up with who I am and what I'm down for. And definitely if, I pray about it and, God affirms it that I'm dealing with that person for good. So that's how I would know.
Who the villain in your love story?
Who's the villain in my love story? The devil.
Okay, okay,
The devil.
okay. What year ruined your mental health?
What year ruined my mental health? Definitely, I can say 2023 because that's when I had to go into the mental hospital. But yeah, definitely
Right? How long you was in it? How long you was in the mental hospital?
probably a month and a half.
What was that like?
It was very, very interesting. Very, people literally have mental problems. And how I look at it when people have mental problems is, ain't nothing but demons. Those are just literally demons
So you
that
was like in a room with padded room, a room with
it
padded
was
walls.
it literally even wasn't it wasn't padded. It was literally just a regular wall, but I did have people come in and they did check-ins and stuff. We'll open the door, like every 5 minutes when the door was closed, they'll see what you was doing. Every 10 minutes, make rounds and stuff like that.
How do you think you could develop those mental issues?
Hmm. Spiritually, it could be passed on from generations, like literally in your bloodline, or it could be honestly what you speak over yourself, or it could honestly be if you are. Because I say, depending on if what you're watching, what you're speaking onto yourself, what past people in your generation, your bloodline were doing, all of that. Because words are powerful, and what also can I say? Literally what you're doing, because anything like see how I was stripping, that opened the door to a whole bunch of demons to literally have way to take over my mind and my spirit, and smoking weed, that stuff, any kind of drug literally gives you open access to demonic forces. Literally doing anything that is out of God will, it opens the door for demons and stuff and spirits and stuff like that to happen.
Mm. I feel you feel like a lot of liquor. A lot of people smoke weed nowadays. That's the new drug. That's
Hmm.
like green crack and the liquor. You feel like that stuff contains like demonic spirits in it, demons in it.
Definitely, I say yeah, stuff like that is literally you opening the door to demonic forces, because I feel like as you're doing that, when you smoke, people that smoke weed, they be like, I'm doing it to it eases my mind, it calms me, and literally nobody's supposed to do that for you but God. So it's just like now you have an open door and leeway for it, and gave the devil access. So
Mm.
yeah.
You ever feel like tempted to go back to stripping though? Or feel like you want to
I mean,
backslide sometimes?
literally at first, that I had them feelings because, just it's a difference from making a lot of money and stuff, and then next thing you know, now I just had a regular 9 to 5, so it was really different in like the money and just a lot of renewal of mind and just a lot of, it was a process, to be honest. But now I'm good. I be like I'm good off of that. I'm good.
You don't have to. So are you still battling through them temptations almost every daily on the daily? Sometimes like
The
it's 9 to 5 ain't cutting it. Like
Oh
damn.
no! And if I do be like the 9 to 5 and coming in, I literally just pray and be like, you know what, have your will, have your way. I know that you're gonna make a way for me to make more money eventually. Or
Mm.
I've been, yeah, that's literally it. I wouldn't think of like doing that. I'll probably just think of like, last time I did be like, I'm feeling a little broke. I feel like I need to be making more. I went and I signed up like for DoorDash or something. So it's never to go back and do that.
When you knew you were done with stripping though? Like what day you realized, okay, I'm just done with
Literally,
it.
when I was in the mental hospital, that's when I made my choice that I wasn't going to be doing that anymore.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay, okay, cool, cool. Yeah, man, it's a dangerous lifestyle right there. What's your thoughts on the women with sugar babies nowadays?
Sugar baby. My thoughts on it is just that is literally really dangerous. Um, Again, and then on top of that, she's gonna have to be using the guy, basically for money. And most of the time, these girls, they don't even really like the guy. So there you go, you gotta lie and stuff, and you gotta do this, and it's literally really dangerous. Because some guys feel like no guy in their right darn head is gonna, be paying the girl, just paying the girl. So it's just like you dealing with some crazy men, mama. So
I mean, they're paying for sex.
yeah, 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 it's no good.
Okay. Right. But you see that nowadays being popularized though. Why do you think it's being popularized? Being a sugar daddy, being having a sugar baby. Why do you think that is?
Because I think people are obsessed with designer and then just a lavish lifestyle. That's literally why. The vacations, the flying out, the not having to pay nothing, the I'm a city girl, and I feel like a lot of girls they do stuff like that to keep up their image that they're trying to portray. So and then also, a lot of the stuff comes from basically, literally, influencers or who they're looking up to. That all depends. If you see, we got people like Sexy Red or these different rappers and these
Legend.
different artists. This is the stuff that they're talking about. So it's just that's literally there. These girls are literally looking up to these people, these influencers, and they're seeing that
Mm-hmm.
this is hip or yeah. So literally.
Well, do you feel like Sexy Red and these rappers, Lottos and Glorillas are promoting prostitution in the horse spirit? Because I feel like they're promoting the
Yes.
horse spirit.
Yes, of course. Yes, they're promoting, prostitution. They're promoting lustfulness. They're promoting a whole bunch of demonic stuff, and literally a lot of these rappers know that what they're promoting. Even with the guys, they're promoting shooting and killing and robbing and this and smoking. They literally know that what they're promoting is demonic, but they know that they're only doing it, to get paid, and they know it. So, a lot of rappers they spoke about this. I forgot who it was. It was somebody in the video. I think it was actually Meek Mill. He was speaking on it, and literally he said that he knows. But this is what he gets paid to do. This is what they get paid to do. This is what sells. This is
And I
what
also
sells.
look at music as entertainment, though. Because they look at it like movies. Because I look at it as a movie. Uh, because I seen the woman who played like if a female. So let me ask you this though: a female who rap about selling a pussy, being a prostitute, and you see a woman in the movie being a prostitute, do you feel like that's the same thing or it's different?
I feel like it's in a way that you are portraying it. In the songs, they're rapping about it like it's the lit thing to do. Whereas, if a woman is a prostitute and it was in the movie and there was a whole story behind it, like she grew up getting molested and this and that, it's not really portrayed as something that's lit to do.
Uh, why you feel like so many women are prostitutes, but they hate that they're being called prostitutes? Because I was like, when I was listening to one girl live or whatever, and she was talking about do a 360 or whatever, and that's $100. But I was like, I comment, I said, basically, would you have sex with somebody for $300 or $400? She was like, you need to leave. Ooh, ooh. I was like, that what you putting out there? You for sale? Am I wrong, or is that what you putting out there?
I feel like I feel like that is literally what she's putting out there, but to say like prostitute, they don't like to hear that strong of a word because they in their mind that's not what they're doing. Cause I feel like she wasn't in her mind. She's not literally she's not having intercourse. So it's just like to say prostitute was probably the wrong word. So that's probably why
Well,
she
I'm not
put
saying
that.
she. Well, I'm saying not in that instance. I'm saying
Mhm.
just period.
Mhm.
They're doing it, but they're not calling it. Women who are having sex with money are not calling it prostitution, but it is. But if you're doing something for money, that's basically is prostitution or quid quo pro, whatever.
I guess because they're not literally doing the act. So I guess that's why they get mad. But that doesn't make it right.
Right, right. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. You see that a lot though.
Mhm.
Do you feel like the music industry is promoting people to be whores though, promoting young women to be
Sure.
whores
For
and be
sure, yeah.
gangsters?
That's literally what they are promoting because they're doing what they get paid to do. They get paid more money. Save Sexy Red. If Sexy Red was to, I feel like she was to stop, promoting the sex and promoting this. That they probably want to not sign her. They probably would want to stop promoting her music like that. She probably would lose a lot of fans. Probably that's because that's what literally made her big. That's what sells. Sex sells. Yeah.
Did you see the thing when she talked about how money make her come or whatever, or money gets her horny or whatever? When I hear stuff like that, I'm like, bruh, who knows who she smashed for like records or producers back there? Who and then you see it. I feel like they're forcing us to like her though. I've never seen an artist been forced like that. And she do got some catchy music though. Get it sexy. She got some hits. Pound Town was catchy. When she said my son need a new pappy, I was literally just like rolling over out of my seat. I was like, whoa, this is out of control right here. But I do see that they're pushing her a lot. Drake is pushing her. I never seen anything like this right here with Glorilla and them, Megan the Stallions of the world. But you see this right here a lot, man. Why do you think black women, for the most part, promote gangsterism and gays? Because I only see black women protect this and love the gays and gangsterism.
Gays and gangsterism. I feel like gangsters. I don't know. That's probably because a lot of women, they probably just they like that lifestyle. I don't know, something that's enticing to them about the lifestyle of just robbing or just being. I don't know. It's just something that they like. I guess it's because a lot of rappers. But I'm just gonna take it back. A lot of rappers and stuff. This is what they're. A lot of people are praising them. A lot of people are just obsessed. So I literally think that's why. And for the gays, I don't know. People just like people that go against, what they know to be right. I guess that's what I can say. And people like, I don't know, they just want to support.
I just find it funny though. They'll support gay men more than they support black men. Just they support a gay man rather than a straight man and help men rights, but they support gay rights women. I never understood that. And they're making the choice to be gay. And if you want to be gay, that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong. That's your decision.
Hmm.
But they'll fight for gay rights instead of just regular rights for black people in general.
I feel like they feel like a lot of the gay guys, because one thing I can say though is that these gay men, they do have a lot of love for women and for black women. They do have a lot of love, and I feel like honestly, Um, the thing is with a lot of our black men is a lot of our black men are not really, they're not being loving towards a lot of black females. They're putting females down. You see a lot of that growing. Not saying every man, but it's definitely a lot of friction between black men and black females nowadays. They're definitely
I tell you
lacking.
what I tell you where it came from goddamn propaganda and social media and shit. That's where it came from.
Hmm.
And if black men is putting women in, I don't believe it because there's more women single than men. I
Yeah,
mean, there's more women single than men. There's more women with kids than men. There's more women sexually active than men. So it probably can't be the men, but they just want to blame the men because it sounds good, and it's been talked about for decades. It's the men's fault. So would you say hookup culture is men's fault too?
hookup culture. All I could do is put that on the devil. I ain't gonna
Okay,
put it on
but if you had
nobody.
to choose between a man or a woman, who do you feel like is the instigator of hookup culture? I want you to answer that honestly, though.
Honestly, I don't know.
I believe it's women, and I'm not saying that because I'm a man. I really believe women started hookup culture because
Okay.
they choose who they want to smash, guys that they like, guys that they find attractive. That's why you ever heard of the 80-20 rule.
If I could think,
It's, it's, it's,
I feel like,
it's
but
If the women start to hook, they choose who they want to smash. The problem is they just can't marry those guys. They can't lock them down. That's what they got an issue with. They want to lock them down, marry them, and they want those guys to commit to them. Those guys ain't committing. So the good men are getting a bad rap for that, saying because you got good girls chasing it.
speaking, I feel like it could, if I really had to make a decision, men, literally,
Okay.
men. And my reasoning behind that
Well,
is because men, when they have sex with women, it's just like it adds on to their number, and
oh my
a lot of
god.
men make having sex with women and stuff. They add that into their identity. They add that
Oh
into,
Jesus.
I get
It's
B
crazy.
words. You hear men say that all the time. So
Oh
I feel
my
like, and
god.
then what I can say
This is
about women though,
crazy.
literally in the past generations, is women, a lot of women you see, they have been, sexual, they have been like, oh yeah, they have been following behind the men, because at the end of the
Oh
day,
Jesus.
even in the Bible days, all
Oh
women are
god.
supposed to do, is follow, they literally follow suit. So I really feel like, yeah,
Oh my
it
goodness.
is
You're a
really
feminist,
the
Mister.
men.
But that's cool though. But I just want to finish what I was saying with my point. You got regular girls chasing after Pookies and Ray Rays. The problem is with dating women want a certain type of men, and those men are not committing because they have leverage and options. That's what it boils down to.
Okay, I
Regular
respect
women,
your opinion.
regular women want men that's out of their league. A woman who's a 3 want a guy who's an 8. That 8 guy can have sex with this 3 woman because hey, it could be a slow Monday. Shit, it's a slow day, it's a drought. He can have sex with her and blow her back out, and she thinking her head she's an 8 too, but in reality she's not. And she's thinking, damn, why he won't commit to me? Because he don't look at you that damn good. It was an easy day, you was cheap pussy, and he just decided to smash. And guys get a rap for that. And ain't that many guys having sex like that. It's far more women nowadays having sex than men. Way more women.
Okay, but you just asked about the hookup culture, so
I was just adding that to it though.
I see, but yeah, but
But
I say definitely,
think about it. Think about it like this right
definitely the
here.
man. And why? And another reason why too is that's what men literally always. That's what men literally they be talking about sometimes. Literally in their conversation, they speak
Jesus
about the
Christ.
girl. They speak about the girls that
Oh my
they did
God.
this and they did that with. They glorify it. Even in the rap music, you hear it.
And women
You hear it. So
ain't
I
glorifying
literally
getting dick from different men.
okay, but
Are
the
you
hookup. No. I feel like the hookup culture. That's literally that men. I literally could say men.
well let me say
But
this.
I respect your
I respect
opinion. But
yours too though. I respect yours too. You are entitled to your opinion. But you gotta ask yourself this question. A
okay.
hundred years ago we had
Yes.
virgin women. We had a
Yes.
lot of women who was getting married that was virgins.
Yes.
Think about it now.
Mhm.
100 years from now, from 100 years to now, there's far less women who are virgins
Mhm.
on their wedding day. 100 years ago, over 100 some years ago, there were more virgin women on their wedding nights. Nowadays, there's little to none women who are virgins on their wedding night. Let that sink in for a minute. Just let that sink in. I got a few more. What did your last relationship teach you?
My last relationship taught me that if the relationship doesn't have God first, then it's never gonna work.
What's life teaching you right now?
Life is teaching me to trust in God, keep on putting God first every day, daily, keep on picking up your cross and walking walking with God. And yeah,
Why? Why is our generation so unhappy?
our generation is literally so unhappy because a lot of us don't have a relationship with God. A lot of us, never don't even know God and what He did. And basically, I can say family structure and family dynamic is changing, and also social media. A lot of people are not interacting with people. A lot of people are just, on their phones, on social media, and a lot of people don't have, natural relationships. They don't have relationships with people, friendships. They don't have that anymore. So yeah.
Okay. Why come girls in healthy, perfect relationships will cheat but stay in entire, loyal, and toxic ones?
How come girls in toxic relationships will cheat? Well, we'll stay. We'll stay. I don't know. I feel like that's just sometimes guys could be manipulative. Sometimes it really just be like the spirit behind the person. Literally, people could just be obsessed. People could just be not wanting to let go because they think it's nothing better. And I feel like in the good ones, I'm not too sure. They probably think something is going to happen. They probably think something, he's doing something, or they think that something eventually is going to happen. So they just overthink about it.
Okay. What do you convince people are pretending to enjoy?
Um, the love of money, literally. Loving money, worshiping that, and mm, people are pretending to enjoy. People are honestly pretending to enjoy their life when they know that their life is full out and they know that things are going bad. People are pretending to nobody's being genuine anymore. To their true identity, to yeah.
What's some first date questions you think people should ask?
Um, first date. questions. How is your relationship with your family? Do you have a relationship with God? Did you have your mother and father while you were growing up? How did you grow up? Are you a middle child? Are you an only child? What's your love language? How do you like to be intimate, other than and not and other than sexually intimate? Like, what are your other ways of intimacy? Um, uh, yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Sorry.
Right. What song you think better, WAP or Pound Town?
Neither. Both is bad. Both are bad.
Okay. As you get older, what you realize?
As I get older, I just realized that peace and your relationship with God is literally, and family is literally the most important things, and peace of mind. And that's what I realized. And I realized this life is going to waste. This life is gonna be destroyed. So you only have one life, and live it for Christ.
What would you do if you found out your daughter was a stripper?
What would I do? Honestly, I would literally just try to I would literally just try to talk to her, literally pray and fast, and just literally talk to her and tell her that, this is not, not only what I want, and tell her the things that I went through in it, and pray and literally just try to tell her that, this is not what God has for you.
What would you find out? What would you do if you found out your son was gay?
Literally pray, fast, tell him, talk to him about the Bible, love him still, love my daughter. I would love my daughter if she told me that, love my son still, and literally just try to pray and fast and just try to still be in his life and tell him, this is not God's plan for you.
So I appreciate you coming on though. You got any questions you want to ask me?
How long did you have this going on for? This podcast? What is it? Your podcast?
I just call it real. I call it real nigga conversation.
Okay.
But nah, I just call it conversations though.
Okay.
On the real, just having conversations. I had this about 3-4 years now. Still grinding.
Okay, that's what's up. So it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's going on YouTube.
Posted on YouTube. Okay, so I'm gonna subscribe to the YouTube and check it
Yeah,
out.
I do vlogs, all type of stuff. So check it out. Tap in with it.
Okay. It was definitely a good conversation. I'm glad that you touched on some good stuff, so appreciate it. Do you have a relationship with God? How's your faith life?
Well, I'm a born again. I don't like to say I'm a Christian. A lot of people
Yes.
got definitions of that. I like to just say I'm a believer in Christ.
Yes. Amen.
I am born again. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's good. That's good. How's your relationship going with him? Are you like
Doing great. Every day is progress.
that's good. That's good.
I
Okay,
still,
that's
I,
good.
I still be outside. I still go to parties and stuff, here and there, but I still be outside. But yeah, I know. I know. I know he first in my life, first and foremost.
Amen. That's good. All right. It was
Appreciate
good.
you though, man.
Of
Nice meeting
course.
you.
I'm gonna check
Y'all
out
like, comment, subscribe to the channel.
later.